When I told people that I was going to Nigeria, one of the things said to me were,
"Be very careful.
Nigerians are scammers.
This is the jungle.
They'll kidnap you."
These were the things said to me by other people, but the truth is, it was actually the same perception that I have of Nigeria. But upon arriving here, I found myself questioning that perception. Is this the Nigeria that I was always warned about? Is this the Nigeria that has been painted with so many negative descriptions? Because I found out that majority of the population were not actually like that. I found Nigerians to be wonderful people, warm, open and friendly. I couldn't help but feel like a profound sense of belonging.
I feel like Nigerians abroad are not very good ambassadors for their actual country. I just spent the last 2 weeks in Lagos, and before I planned my trip, so while I was planning my trip, I told so many of my friends that I was going to Nigeria, and a lot of them discouraged me so much. They're like, it's dangerous, you might get kidnapped, like stories upon stories upon stories. And I was shocked because as a South African, even though I complain about South Africa all the time, I would not discourage anyone from going to South Africa. I'd advise them about their safety, but I wouldn't tell anyone not to go. And a lot of my friends were like, no, like you would be okay, but it's also that like it's super dangerous. There's so many things that could go wrong. And I'm like, is that really the right attitude to have? Things could go wrong anywhere. Things could go wrong in New York. Things could go wrong in Cairo, you know? And yet none of those people would ever discourage you from like coming to see their city. I had the best time ever in Lagos. I love Nigerians. I love Lagos. I had an amazing time. I was going to a friend's wedding. Best 2 weeks. I learned so much. I saw so much. And this is coming off of being in...
After watching this video, I have a lot of questions going through my mind and I wish to ask them. I have a lot of questions I want to ask. Why so much lies about Nigeria? Is it out of hatred or jealousy? What are we going to say? Which one are we going to choose? Is it out of jealousy or envy? Hey, why so much lies about Nigeria? Why? I've come to realize a lot of things. I've come to realize why all these lies are flying up and down at the media about Nigeria. And I ask again, why so much lies about Nigerians and Nigeria as well? Why so much lies flying up and down at the internet? Remember, it rains everywhere. The same way it is raining in other countries of the world, that is the same way it is obviously raining in Nigeria. But why so much lies about Nigeria? Why is it that the media is so interested to spread out fake rumors, lies about Nigeria? But one thing for sure I have come to realize, that these people in question, people from all around the world, when once they visit Nigeria, they will change their narratives. That is just one thing that always make me to be very happy watching this kind of video. And I ask again, why so much lies about Nigeria? Is it out of jealousy? I don't get it. Why is the media so interested on Nigerians and Nigeria in question? Why is it that anything that happened in Nigeria, the media will carry it immediately? Why is it that the media is focused in spreading out fake lies about Nigeria? Because how can someone in Gambia, how can someone in South Africa know that there is a lot of buying in Nigeria or there is a lot of kidnapping in Nigeria if it is not by the media? One thing for sure that always gladdens my heart, that when they visit, they will change their narrative and their perspective about Nigerians and Nigeria in general. And I say again, why so much lies about Nigeria? I want to tell you guys the reason why there are so many lies at the media about Nigeria. That is why I'm making this video. Remember, the first video you watched is coming from a South African lady that visited Nigeria, and automatically she was like, oh, is it the place they asked me not to come? Is it the place they told me that when I come, they're going to buy me or I'm going to be kidnapped? The other guy in question is from Gambia. He came, he stayed, he was really welcomed, and automatically he changed his own perspective about Nigeria and Nigerians. According to them, Nigerians are welcoming. They are accommodating. They are sweet people. They are friendly. Hey, they are comedians in nature. They will make you to laugh. They will make you to feel at home. Remember, the other lady in South, she was like, wow, she never expected that she would be treated this way in Nigeria. That was the least she expected. But I'm here to tell you guys why there are so many hatred about Nigerians, why there are so many fake narratives about Nigerians at the media. That is why I'm sitting down here to speak to you guys at this moment. Number one, we Nigerians, we caused it by ourselves. How? Why? I know that is the next question that will be going through your mind. How? How is Nigerians the cause of the fake narratives and the media about them? How are they the cause? That is why I am here to tell you guys why Nigerians are really the cause of the hatred or the fake narrative about the things, even the things that are not happening in Nigeria. They are out there and the media people claim it happens, why they are not existing in Nigeria. Again, I say, remember, it rains everywhere. In all the countries of the world, it rains everywhere. You know what I mean. If you don't get it, please forget about it. But just know that it rains everywhere. Nigerians, they are the number one people who are guilty of what is going on in Nigeria. About the fake narratives people are giving to Nigerians, about the fake rumors, the fake news spreading out at the media about Nigerians. If something happened in Nigeria, you see content creators. That is why I keep on saying it. See, it is true in Nigeria we have freedom of speech, but it should be to an extent, yes. Yeah. They should pass it to law that you are not free to say certain things about your country at the media, because this freedom of speech in Nigeria, people are now abusing it. People are abusing the right of freedom of speech in Nigeria. Freedom of speech should be regulated. It's not everything you put out there about your country at the media. That is what is really giving us fake name. Fake news everywhere. You will see things that are not existing in Nigeria. You will see a Nigerian will pick up a phone because he or she want to be a content creator, or he or she want to remain relevant at the media. You will see the person filming him or herself, giving the impression that Nigeria is bad, or giving the media, giving people of the world fake narrative about Nigeria, all because they are seeking for view, or because they need view. Look at people from Gambia, South Africans coming to Nigeria and changing their narrative, their perspective about Nigerians. And you are still sitting down to say ill things about Nigeria that are not existing. Nigerians, we caused it by ourselves. We are scaring people of the world. We are scaring investors that are supposed to come to Nigeria and invest. Going to the media and seeing that, oh, Nigeria is a place that when you visit, they are going to buy you, they are going to end your life, you're not going to come back alive, or all sort of lies that is spreading out at the media. If you are an investor and you are seeing such a thing about a country, will you proceed to visit? No, you will not. And remember, most of those news are coming from Nigerians, content creators. If I'm to say, any small thing that will happen in Nigeria, you see it at the media, whereas it rains everywhere. It is true. There are crimes going on in all the countries of the world, not only in Nigeria. You will see kind of people in all over the world. It happens everywhere. It rains everywhere. But why is it that Nigeria own is why is it that Nigeria own is on the highest level? That even the media have documented Nigerians and Nigeria to be a place that visitors cannot go and come back alive because of the impression we are giving to the media, because of what we are putting out at the media. That is the number one thing that make the people of the world to keep on thinking that, yeah, everything they are seeing at the media about Nigeria is true. They only get to change their own perspective when they visit. That is why I keep on saying it. We are the number one suspect, or we are the cause of everything going on at the media about Nigeria. Because if you are not in Nigeria, how will you know that things are going wrong in Nigeria if you didn't see it at the media? And remember, it rains everywhere. Remember, don't forget, it rains everywhere. In South, it happens everywhere. In Gambia, it happens every day. In South, it's even the worst. But you will not see a South Africans coming out to say, oh, my country is bad. There's a lot of kind of people like this is happening or that is happening. You will not see people from South Africa coming to say this at the media. You will not see Gambians. Remember, this video you watched now is coming from a South African and a Gambian guy that visited Nigeria, and automatically they changed their own perspective about Nigeria. They were told never to come, but when they came, they loved what they saw. So without you visiting, you can never know that Nigeria is a good place to stay because of what you have seen at the media. Then in this video, I'm trying to encourage Nigerians, please stop the fake narratives about your country at the media. It is not going to help you. You are scaring away investors. Remember, we are scaring investors who are supposed to invest in Nigeria, and you are going to benefit from their investments. Please, we are the #1 suspect in what is going wrong in Nigeria. Can we give the media exactly the report happening in Nigeria? Or if you know you cannot give exactly the report, please, can you close your mouth? Stop giving Nigerians and Nigeria a bad name. Stop scaring away investors. Please, investors, you are welcome to Nigeria. You can come. It is a nice place to invest. It is a nice place to stay. Nobody go buy you. Nobody go end your life. It is just a fake narrative. Why so many lies about Nigeria? And I ask again, why so many lies? Why? So I just saw this video. I was overwhelmed with joy. I said, no, I have to share with you guys. People are not changing their narratives. People are not changing their perspective, the way they perceive Nigerians to be. They are not seeing that all the things they saw at the media, that it is all a lie, that is never truth. So I'm just happy for that. Sitting down to make this video, I am just really very happy seeing that people of the world who have visited have now come to realize that all the things I've been saying about Nigeria and the media, that they are just lies and never truth. So guys, if you love this update, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell notification. If you're watching from Facebook, please. And if you're watching from Facebook, please don't forget to do what? Follow us for more interesting and amazing updates, and do where to share with us your own thoughts, your own opinion down the comment section. God bless you for watching. One love, keep us together. Signing out now immediately.